Happening tomorrow night, Riverside-Avondale's 35th annual Luminaria. If you've never been, this is a must. It's one of my favorite events. This event brings neighborhoods together for a night of lights, celebration, and good cheer. Luminaries lining the streets are lit at dusk, and several community organizations have special events planned for this event. One of those organizations is the AIDS Memorial Project. Joining me now, Board of Directors, President Richard Cirillo, Vice President Jeff Fix. That's at the end here, and Memorial's architect Scott Fraser. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming in this morning. This is really a special event for not only Riverside and Avondale, but for people all over who come together for this evening.
Yes. We're very excited about it. You know, Willow Branch Park is very special to our community. That's where Pride began. That's where Jasmine began. And so it's a park that's also been probably underloved by the community. And so our organization and many of our friends and many of our neighbors will be in the park tomorrow, filling it with candles. It'll be absolutely beautiful.
So in addition to your specific mission, let's talk about the event as a whole. It's truly friendly, family, fun for everyone from all over. Take me through the event, and then let's talk specifically about what AMP is doing.
Well, Luminaria has started many years ago. In fact, I was one of 3 people who were brainstormed on creating a Luminaria in Avondale and Riverside. And now it's one of the premier events in our community. All of the streets and parks will be filled with candles, and it is such an exciting community event. So many neighbors are out. There are so many parties in the community. It really highlights and showcases the historic district.
Jeff, AMP is one of the organizations involved in this year's event.
It is, yes.
Talk about the role it's playing.
So we've adopted the park as the Love Grove is what we're calling it. So it'll be a tree planting. The AIDS Memorial will be built there. As Richard stated, it's the kind of the beginning of Gay Pride in Jacksonville. So it seemed appropriate for the AIDS Memorial to kind of find its way to that park. So tomorrow we'll be setting up luminarias all around the park. There'll be probably several hundred bags that will be set up by us. We'll have a little tent out with some cookies and some champagne for folks to enjoy. So it's going to be a fun afternoon and a fun evening, definitely.
What has been the community response, not only with your effort, but this event as a whole?
So Luminaria, like Richard said, is one of the big events every year at the holiday season. The community has been very welcoming of our project coming to the area. It's going to definitely add a nice piece of art to that park and kind of spruce up the area for the residents and visitors alike.
And Mr. Scott Fraser, take me through your vision. We're seeing right now on screen some blueprints, correct?
Yes.
Of the sculpture. Take me through what it was that you were thinking when you designed these.
Well, yes, I think that trees and people share something in common, which is a connection between earth and sky. Now, in this case, we have fallen trees, which are providing a bridge across the stream at Willow Branch Park, a bridge across the stream to the other side, if you will. And of course, these fallen trees represent fallen people that we memorialize with this memorial. These trees, they support a bridge, and this bridge happens to be a glass bridge. Glass because, for one thing, it reminds us that we can't make this transition at this time. And then we have a spire. You'll notice the spire. The spire is there for a little bit of drama. It also forms a connection not only between earth and sky, but between earth and heaven.
Love it.
And I could go on.
Right. When can we expect this to take fruition and see it come to life?
Well, we're working with the City Parks Department now, and they've been very helpful in giving us the kind of guidance and direction that we need in order to dot all of our I's and cross all of our T's. So as this is playing out throughout the City Parks Department, we're working with them. We hope to have this, some sort of arrangement to continue probably the beginning of the year.
Awesome. That's really great news. And last but not least, for people at home wanting to participate in this event, where can they go to get these kits?
You can go to the Riverside-Avondale Preservation Headquarters on Herschel Street between Bars and King. They have many volunteers there that are picking up, creating these little kits for you to purchase, and we would love to see you come also to Willow Branch Park and be a part of this historic event.
Again, it's happening tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon from 3:30 to 6:30 at Willow Branch Park. That park is located in the Riverside-Avondale neighborhood on Sydney Street, right next to the Willow Branch Library and Robert E. Lee High School. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very good.
We appreciate
Thank
it.
you.